Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all staying safe and well. I've got an unboxing to do. In fact, I've got 2 unboxings to do. But before I do that, I just want a quick catch up on maidens. I currently have 5 maidens to complete this year. Fingers crossed I can get them done. These are not in the order, but I've got a Marlin, 64mm EDF Marlin to maiden. Now I am going to maiden this one with the undercarriage on, see how it performs, and if necessary at the field I'll take the undercarriage off and hand launch it. And I've got the Arrows Hobby 64mm F86 Sabre. I'll do exactly the same with that. I plan to use the undercarriage to start with, and if that doesn't work I'll take it off. Now I should mention on both of these arrows, the Marlin and the Sabre, I've got modified undercarriage. Now this next one I'm not sure about. This is the discontinued HS123. I want to maiden it, but I also don't want it to be destroyed. I've flown a biplane now. I flew the E-Flight PT-17. That was okay. If this one behaves the same, it will be okay, except I will be extra nervous flying it. But I am sticking an AR630 in it with Safe Select and AS3X. It might not get a maiden, I'm not sure. Then the P39 Racing Cobra 2, that's all ready to go. Of course it's going to have the undercarriage, they retracts. Oh yes, and of course the big Cessna, the 2.1 metre 150T by E-Flight, or Horizon Hobby if you will. That's all ready to go. It's driving me round the bend, I might add, because it has digital servos, and they're big digital servos. It is constantly, and I mean constantly, whining. A high-pitched whine comes from them. And it's nothing anyone has said, so when I do the maiden, be prepared. Even if you don't hear it on the camera, I am gonna be bitching about the high-pitched whining. Not pleasant at all. And they're the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maidens I've got to do. Oh yes, I've got an update to give you regarding the Tomcat. Let's get it on screen. I have contacted the people at Enjoy to Fly. They have confirmed that the little grip on the bottom is for hand launching, but it was designed with the pusher prop in mind. They are not sure if an EDF conversion can be hand launched. I'm going to build this or assemble it over the next couple of weeks. I'm then going to do a 4S lipo test on it. I'm going to weigh it, and I'm going to put it nose down on some cooking scales, power it up full blast, see what the additional weight comes to, subtract the 2. If I get a better than 1-to-1 thrust to weight ratio, I'm going to be hand launching this. If however it's below a 1-to-1, looks like I'm stuck with retracts. The big problem there is they are tiny. Don't know if it'll be maidened this season. Okay, back to the unboxing. That's what this video is actually about. There it is, slightly off angle, but there you go. I bought this from Banana Hobby. I saw a review of it on YouTube and I just loved it. I thought the looks were awesome. It's well, I'll have to show you what it is. Shall we take a look? One word of warning, there's no nice outer packaging. So let's break it open and I'll show you what we've got. That is exactly what you get inside that cardboard box. There's no fancy coverings or anything. This is of course the FlyFans K8. It's a 64mm EDF. You can get it for 4S or 6S. The difference being the motor. I opted for the 4S. We're starting off with a bag of wheels. They're rock solid, and they're 2.25-inch wheels. What I do like about these, let's hope we can get them in focus this time, is the following. They are aluminium, they are sprung, very hard spring. They are not held on by a C-clip. They are held on with a grub screw, which I will take off and put some thread lock on it, with a pin that goes right the way through. Very nice. These are a good size for the field. Well, the concern I have, I should say, is the nose wheel. It is tiny. I should think that is 1 inch, if that. It's still sprung, a lighter spring. Exactly the same setup. It's very well engineered. This does have a C-clip on this side, probably because it's so small they couldn't do anything else. But it's good. I like them. Whether that wheel is too small or not, I don't know. But these mains are nice and big. You don't get a manual with this. You do get a link to the internet, a bit like some of the Hobby King stuff, and you can download a manual. The next bag is a long piece of Velcro, quite a large piece of Velcro. A plastic stick tube with a point on the end, which is basically, I suppose, a pitot tube or something that sticks on the end of the nose. I probably won't use that. And you have, well, it looks like they all look the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dome head hex-driven bolts. And that's all you get to assemble it. Have a carbon spar or rod. It's quite fat inside, quite a strong thick wall. It's very rigid. You get 2 drop tanks, I presume, or bombs, and they have these plastic slide-on connectors. It is marked right and it is marked left. They are so smooth. Now I know the smoothness comes from the release agent, but goodness me, the moulding is so compact and tight. Very nice indeed. Everything's well protected. Oh, these are gorgeous. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. If you were to show me this and tell me it's FMS, I would not doubt you. It is... wow. Okay, paint. Blue's paint. This white is a sticker over the blue. This white is just foam with a sticker for your Chinese wing markings. They are foam hinges, flaps and ailerons. I love the colour. I think it just really pops. Plastic mount points for the wing. This is where your screw goes, one there and one there. This is what it looks like, a metal plate that is somehow glued into the wing. That's where your main gear goes on. It's got a flat on both sides, so you can just pop it on and do a grub screw up from either side. But I think that's because you can either have the wheels facing in or out. Now if you have them out, there is a fractionally about an inch more wheelbase, which they say gives you more stability. If you have them facing in towards the fuselage, that's actually more realistic, as in the real plane, but it gives you less distance between the wheels. They're not retracts, as can plainly be seen. If this can hand launch, I'll be hand launching it, and I've got some checking to do. Sticker, red's a sticker here, but not here. It's paint, so it's a bit of a mix. You can see it's got a spar across there. Yeah, that's the only spar right at the front here. There's nothing in the rest of the wing. Servos installed, FlyFans servos. Well, they're logoed. Ball links, horns, push rods, all connected, already connected. And of course, down here, you have the tube, or the spar tube for the main spar. Got flap ailerons. One of these will be flaps, one of these will be ailerons, guessing by the way it's done. The shorter one is your aileron and the longer one is your flap, because of the distances of the servos and when they run the wires out. That is a super smooth looking wing. It's short but it's great looking. And guess what? Yeah, you guessed it, you know my reviews. You get 2 of them! Yeah! And here's the second one. Let's just put that down over there. Second one's, well, it's identical. It's super smooth, tight moulding, paint, blue paint, white sticker. There's your plastic parts where you mount into the fuselage and put your screws through. It is metal, that's a metal plate that's glued into the wing plus a sticker just going slightly over it. This is a sticker. Here's the mounts stuck into the wing. I have to be honest, this isn't the best gluing I've seen, but it just takes a tank. You just put it on and slide it back. When you don't want it on, you slide it forward and take it off. But it's nice that it's got ball links, horns that don't go all the way through, so when you see this from the top, it doesn't look as though it's got screws sticking out of it. The foam hinges, they have a gloss to them that could be release agent, but it's glossier than the rest. I'm guessing these are laminated, but I'll be absolutely honest with you. I'll say it again, they're definitely laminated. They're laminated hinges. Wow. If this isn't made by the same company that makes FMS, then I don't know. There's someone coming onto the market who's making extremely good moulds. Here's your tail plane. I'm not sure, I think it goes that way. So that's the, no, it's got to go that way, doesn't it? That's the top. 2 places for your 2 screws. So that's 4 screws for the wing, 2 screws for here, that's your 6 screws, and that's all you get. Paint, all paint. Lovely and smooth. There's a spar running all the way through it. It's a squared spar. Not that that matters. 2 servos, 1 for each side of your elevator. Very nice, I like the double servos. But it's nice to see them all tucked in there, taped up. I can't criticise it, it's beautiful. Not that I want to. Painted horns. The ball links are clear, they didn't have paint on them, so they've been added afterwards. Yeah, looks great. The other thing I do like, not that we should have to use it, is they've cut the foam out, or the foam's been moulded, so you can get a screwdriver down there to take that horn off and adjust it if you ever have to. I don't know what it is. It looks like a Hawk, it looks like, not an Alpha Jet, but it looks like some other trainers, the L36, 26. But there it is, let's go through this, let's take a look at it. Very long fuselage. Okay, the black's paint. This looks okay like this. I don't think I'll stick a piece sticking out like a javelin. Black's paint, blue's paint. We'll go down one side. Stickers. I love the what I call the military type stickers. Numbering. It's all in Chinese because it is a Chinese trainer for their military. This is good to see. You've got brass threads inset into the plastic holdings. Spar tube, and tucked away right in there with Chinese writing on them. You have to fish those out, but there they are. They're your connectors. Two screws here which hold the fan unit cover in place. Cheat hole grid. I can see by looking through there, you probably can't see it, that all the wiring is on the top of the fuselage and it's held in place by a wooden runner to keep it all out of the way. This made me laugh. Okay, this is funny. This is funny. This is the only criticism so far I've got about this aircraft. And those of you who are keen-eyed will probably have seen it already. The red is paint. The blue is a sticker. And this is a sticker. But this, the national emblem if you like, was stuck on before the blue. So it goes, the blue actually goes over it. It should be the other way round, of course. Do I want to peel that back, take this off, lay it down and put that on top? Do you know what? I actually might do that because no one else has and no one else has mentioned it. That's wrong. That's just a process in the manufacturing that they got the wrong way. which is a shame, but there you go. This is sticker, the blue, servos installed, ball link, horns, a lot. I do like the way that this sticker has been applied because they've actually cut the cross slit in it so it goes over the horn and lies flush nicely. This is a sticker, quite like it. This is some sort of plastic bit on the fin. The red here is all paint. 12 blade fan unit. There you go, stuck in there. Here's your connectors for your elevators, and as I thought, the Wiley are the same colour, so it's really irrelevant what's on the actual tailplane itself. 2 plastic moulds with brass threads in them to hold it in place when you put your tailplane on. Rudder already set up, as I said. Lovely moulding, absolutely lovely. It's got panel lines, which are nice panel lines. They're not too deep, but there again, look, we come back to this side of the fuselage and it's the same issue where the blue sticker has been put on top of this sticker and it just makes it look a little bit funny. If that can be peeled back, this taken off and then this peeled on, I might try it. I think I might. Here's your wing mounts. Oh no, that looks interesting. Yeah, okay, so these wing mounts are encased in plastic, pretty much, but these ones aren't. They still look okay, but they're definitely not manufactured the same as these ones. Air intake, nice clean in there. You can see there is no obstruction at all to that fan unit, absolutely nothing. Can't see a wire or anything. That's really nice. Let's put it down there. It's so smooth and sleek, I love it. Also like the fact, although I don't actually like them, that you get 2 pilots with it, or a pilot and a trainee or whatever it is. Now this is a tongue and latch connection, so it's a bit old school but it's perfect. Look at that, comes off no problem at all. This has got a wooden piece here, so you can't, be warned, you can't just whack that down. You've got to pull the latch back and then put it forward. You're going to damage this area if you just try and push it down. There's the cockpit, no instrumentation inside it. It's pretty plain, to be honest. Pretty plain. Oh, I made a pun. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do. I'll see if you can... I don't know if you can get spares for this, actually. Because if you can, I will see how much a new cockpit system costs. Or I might just cut this back canopy open here and mount a camera in the back. Or do it the other way around, cut this one out, mount the camera in the front and put some sort of instrumentation in there. That's pretty cheap. You know, they could have put some stickers in there just to make it look good. We move on to good news. Wow, look at that. That's a big battery bay. Big battery bay. The other good news for me is that they've got an XT60 on the end. And here's all your connectors just sitting there waiting. I don't know where the battery has to go. In fact, I'm not even sure what battery it is. I think it's 26 4S. I might be wrong. Strap looks good. Yeah. Air hole in the bottom here. Goes into the battery bay. There we are. Yeah, it's really super actually. There it is, it's the FlyFans K8 64mm EDF 4S version I've got. I'm going to build this pretty quickly or assemble it, it won't take long. So thanks for watching, do stay safe, stay well. I hope you'll come and join me again on another video soon. Cheers.